Today is 886 day that I'm here to share lessons and learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today, let's speak about money. Money. What kind of mindset do you have about money? Do you have enough money? And if you don't have money, what is the reason that you don't have enough money? And there's a lot of times is the mindset about the money. You don't have the right mindset. Because if you have a scarcity mindset, a lot of times that will lead to really making wrong decisions regarding money. Because if you keep money to yourself, a lot of times it then allows to multiply your money. So that means we need to understand that we need to invest that money into ourselves in different skill sets to make sure that we're able to attract the money that we want. Because I'm a huge believer. When you want to have money, you need to become bigger and attract bigger money. So today we'll share 15 things that you're able to reconsider and really reflect on to really rebuild your mindset about money, because money is an essential resource. Because when you think about really achieving great things in life, you need to have money, time, and energy. But at the same time, when you have more money, it's easier to have time back and energy back, because you have the money to invest and sometimes to get back the time. So we need to understand that money is an essential resource, and we need to understand that sometimes we're able to work less and make more money when become more valuable and attract more money to our lives. Because at the end of the day, people work very, very hard. A lot of people work very hard, but people make money differently, not just based on hard work, because hard work is important, but what is more important is even working smart. And when you put smart and hard, then actual results are coming into the place. So let's start looking into the first one is identify your current money mindset. So what kind of mindset do you have now? What kind of beliefs do you have about money? Do you believe that money is like lake, or do you believe that money is like river? Because when you have the mindset that money is like lake, you want to have the biggest lake as possible, but that means that the money doesn't flow. And if you take out of the lake, the water doesn't come back. But if you think that money is like river and it always flows, and you want to make it bigger and bigger and bigger, that means you're working very hard to increase the flow of the water. Because money is not supposed to be a lake. Money needs to be a river. So the bigger the river, the bigger the flow, the more money you have. So that means we want to make sure that we want to have a flow of the money, not a stay on the money. Because that is the best way to really build money. Number 2 is educate yourself. Educate yourself. So how much research you have done about money, how money is created, how money works, like everything from A to Z, really understanding the money. Because a lot of times, like, I don't have money, but I understand about money. How many books you read about money? How much you invested in financial literacy? And if you are struggling with money, but you are not investing in education regarding money, that means that it might be that it's a huge your fault, because every single person are able to study about money. People spend so much time working hard for the money without realizing how the money works in the first place. Number 3 is challenge limiting beliefs. That means that when you have beliefs about money, you don't need to have them and keep them. You need to challenge them. So like, where did that belief came from? Where did that belief came from? Did you believe that this belief came from rich people or poor people? And from whom am I supposed to take advice, from rich or poor? Because a lot of times, rich people and poor people have different beliefs about money. So what kind of people do you want to listen to? Do you want to listen to people that's rich people, or people who are poor? Because a lot of times it's said that you need to understand that if you have a belief that doesn't serve you, if that belief doesn't serve you, you need to change that. A lot of times the beliefs are just beliefs. It's not facts. That is a beautiful thing, that beliefs are not a lot of facts. Some beliefs are facts. Like every single morning there will be a sunrise, and every single evening there will be sunset. That is a fact. It's not a belief. But there's a lot of beliefs about where the money comes from. That I'm not able to make more than $50 an hour. That's the belief. That's limiting belief. And there's People are making millions of dollars an hour sometimes when people reach the highest levels. So of course we need to understand where the beliefs have come from and change that and challenge them if we have beliefs that doesn't serve us anymore. Number 4 is set clear financial goals. The clarity is essential in making things happen in life. So that means that, I want to make more money. How much more money do you want to make? And why do you want to make that money? Because if you answer how much exactly do you want to make and for what reason, it will be difficult to make that money. Because you don't know what kind of decision will lead you to that. Because when I think about vehicles, where to drive, we want to have if you want to drive very fast, you maybe drive Ferrari. If you want to go off-road, you need to take a truck. Exactly the same with money vehicles. When you know exactly what you need to achieve your goal, exactly how much you want to make in exact time, you will choose the vehicle. Like that means opportunity to make money, because now you know exactly that this opportunity, this vehicle, is bringing that kind of income. Because sometimes people have huge goals, but they choose vehicles that doesn't allow them to make a lot of money. For example, if you choose to be, let's say, accountant, and you can look into how much accountants are making a year. But if you say that I want to make $1 million a year, but now you choose to be accountant, maybe your vehicle that you chose will not allow you to make the money that you're looking for. So that means that knowing exactly how much you want to make, you will allow you to choose a vehicle that allows to achieve your goal. Number 5 is create budget. Now, I understand that create budget is important, understanding where your money comes in, where it comes out. I'm a more believer in making money rather than saving money, because there is an unlimited amount of money when you're making it. When you have saving it, there is always limited, because at the end of the day, like how much you're making and how much you're saving. But it's still knowing your numbers, knowing how much you make, how much you spend, you're able to be much more efficient and don't allow money to go to things that doesn't serve you. Number 6 is build an emergency fund. And why is it important to have an emergency fund? Now, some people say, I just want to spend all the money that I have because I want to use my money that they could work for me. But one thing is that when you have an emergency fund, what it does for you subconsciously is that you feel safe. You feel safe. So that means when you're pursuing some kind of opportunities, different vehicles that could allow you to make more money, you have a safety net. 3 months, that's why you need to have at least 3 months your expenses, maybe 6 months. That means if you really are pursuing something meaningful and you lose any income, you will be able to survive 3 to 6 months. And during those 3 to 6 months, you're able to start bringing money and income to make sure that you're able to build yourself back. But if you don't have that emergency fund, every single decision you make, you have a scarcity in mind, because if this one doesn't work, I will be screwed. So having that emergency fund and build slowly that emergency fund is essential for your subconscious mind, that you know that if something doesn't go well, doesn't go right, you still have that emergency fund to go into and try something new during other time. Number 7 is start investing. And it's a beautiful thing, because investing is not just saying that in stocks, bonds, and all the other and real estate. Investing in yourself. Because one of the best investment is in yourself, in skill sets. What kind of skills you're able to invest to, that you're able to bring more money, and with that more money, you're able to invest in actual stocks, businesses, and other areas of your life. But again, what you invest on a yearly basis, on a monthly basis, because I could tell you, if you do not invest into anything, situation will not change. So it's essential that you allocate money into investment. You can cut out of entertainment on any other parts of your life, but investing is one of the essential things that you never need to cut out of your life, because investing could allow you to really get entertainment, everything back. But you invest in entertainment now, your life will stay the same as it is now. So investment is essential. Number 8, avoid impulsive spending. Avoid impulsive spending. So many people buy a lot of things that I do not understand why they need it. Okay, I understand that every single person is different, but really buying stuff, TV, why you need to have a huge TV at home? If your goals is not achieved, why you need to have a TV, a huge TV? I will never understand it, because people have kids, they have ideas, they have goals, they have aspirations, they have dreams. They want to really support each other, but at the same time, they buy things that doesn't add value, because we need to make sure that we invest our time and money into things that are able to generate some kind of money back. Now, I do not say that if you buy TV, that is wrong. If you don't have any more dreams and you already achieved your dreams, maybe this is the only investment that you can do. So that means that you start living a comfortable life. And if this is what you want, of course, that's good to be. But if you really want something more meaningful in life and you want to build passive income, you want to build something bigger for yourself, being able to invest in things that generates income is much, much, much more important. Number 9 is practice gratitude. I always say that gratitude is one of the most powerful tools in our lives, and we need to use that. It's very, very powerful. When you have just a little amount of money and you are very, very grateful, you have amazing attitude, that attitude will attract more money. But if you have a little bit of money, but you complain and you are whining about it and you complaining about it, you will lose all that money. Or if you don't lose it, you will have that little amount of money. You'll try to keep it always survival mode, and you will not improve that. So gratitude was essential to have attitude, to pursue different things, attract more money. So it doesn't matter how much money you have, you're able to practice gratitude. Number 10 is surround yourself with positive influence. You will become on average 5 people. So that means you need to find people who are better than you, who are improving, who are moving forward, who has the lifestyle, who has the decision-making process that you want. At the same time, sometimes you need to surround yourselves and really get mentored. What kind of financial decisions do you make? What kind of beliefs do you have about money? What do you offer in my station? What would you do? And those kind of questions could allow really positive influence to make an impact in your life, that you could start changing your life and improving your life little by little. Number 11, seek financial advice. So when you surround yourself with positive people, you're able to see what other people do and you literally follow what they do. But now sometimes it's important to really seek financial advice for people who have achieved tremendous success, and they could share like, okay, this is what they did. I came exactly from your station, so I know exactly where you're at. And if you will keep those 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps for next couple of years, you will be good. So that means being able to ask for advice is one of the strongest things to do, because a lot of times people say, oh, if I will ask for help, that shows that I do not know something. But I realize that the older I get, that asking for help is one of the strongest things that you could do. Show vulnerability, and that you show that I still didn't figure out everything together. I don't put everything together, but I'm willing to work hard to achieve that. Number 12 is trade your progress. Or check your progress and track your progress. So that means that we really understand and need to track our progress. That means you check where you're at the moment and where you're at after a month, after 2 months, after 3 months. Because one of the biggest things that really allows us to improve, get better, and have the energy to change is the progress, those milestones. So you start with $1,000 in a bank, and after 3 months, you have $2,000. That means $1,000 plus. And you need to really celebrate that. Even be able to, I don't know, maybe there's something small that you're able to reward yourself. Maybe able to buy something for someone else. Maybe able to do something that really elevates your energy. Because if you work very hard and you improving and you see the progress, sometimes it's important to use a little bit of that money to really show that, yeah, I feel that this is a good path. Number 13 is learn from mistakes. So you can look into your financial decisions that you made in the last couple of years and say like, okay, what kind of decisions I made and what decision was not good. And I say that next 5 years, I will not do those kind of mistakes again. Because if you do the same mistake over and over again, that means that you don't ask questions and really don't reflect on your mistakes. Because financial, there's a lot of mistakes that people do over and over and over again. So that means you need to reflect on your money. So that look into your cash and say that where did I make mistakes? Where I have a leak that if I fix the leak, maybe I could allocate that money to something else much more meaningful, could start bringing me money. Number 14 is practice patience. I really love the saying that we need to be aggressive with your actions, and we need to be aggressive with our actions, but patient with our results. Aggressive with our actions, but patient with our results. So when you're investing in ourselves, building the skill necessary to make more money, that will be a long game. That means that first 3 months, first 6 months, while building a skill, money will not come. That means that you will need to work very hard to build a skill, and a lot of times you will not get immediate results. That means you will need to wait. It will be delayed results, but after 6 months, you'll start seeing results because you're working 6 months and then you start seeing results after 6 months. And that is a beautiful thing and people who are willing to work without seeing results for a long period of time get the biggest results. And the last one, 15, I think that is very, very essential, is give back. 15 is give back. A lot of times people really don't want to make money for themselves, but what they really want, they want more money for someone else, for the family, for kids, for the causes they believe in. So being able to work very hard and get a little bit more income and then really give back, it's amazing feeling, because one of the main things that why I want to grow is, and then why I want to have more resources is exactly the same thing, that I want to give back. The more money, the more resources, the more time I have, the more time, the more money, the more energy I'm able to give to others. And that is a huge motivation for me. And it might be that it's a huge motivation for you, but there'll be a lot of other things that you need to do to achieve that. But at the same time, we need to work first from mindset, changing mindset, changing attitude, practice gratitude, practice patience, and really improve things little by little. I believe in a long-term games, and I believe that when you really position yourself well, sometimes we need to make decisions that are long-term based. Some people are much faster in 1 year, but when we look into who is better and faster and stronger in a decade, we realize that people who used to make decisions based on short-term goals, losing after 10, they start to say that what happened? Because people used to make decisions based on short-term goals. But finance is one of the things that is a long-term decision that you need to make, and then start working step by step to achieve it. Because a lot of times, even Warren Buffett, he made 99% of his money after 50. And all the years before 50, all was very, very successful, even though that he didn't make as much more money, but he had long-term mindset. And I love what Warren Buffett said, that a lot of times people don't get rich because they don't want to get rich slowly. That is a powerful lesson. That means that we need to really practice as patience, because if you know that you're doing the right thing, you need to keep doing the right thing to get the money and really attract the things that you want. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.